What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle. Today in the world of indie games. Not a whole lot going on until we get out till September, so I figured we'd revisit some old haunts and things that I am excited about. And among all the things that I'm excited about, the one that I'm the most excited about when it comes to survival games, hardcore stalker likes, and things like Escape from Tarkov, I'm very, very excited about Road to Vostok. So today we're going to be taking a look at the new version 2 demo that they released probably a few weeks ago. I actually don't know exactly when they released it. I've been following, but I must have missed the posting, and so I've been playing for the past hour and a half, just getting absolutely smoked by the bad guys, but like, I'm hoping we have a good run here today. So if after watching this you wanted to check the game out for yourself, that's perfectly fine. Road to Vostok is actually kind of a weird title in that regard, because the developer seems to be doing just like a free, I don't want to speak out of turn here, but like, he's got a demo, and the demo is kind of like divided this up into almost like the Hobbit version of an early access. We have first early access, and then we have second early access. The first early access is kind of just this thing he's doing for free on Steam right now, where he just uploads the builds as he works on the game to take in feedback and see if people are enjoying it. So if after watching this you wanted to check the game out for yourself, I got a link for you down below in the description. You can check out Road to Vostok there. On top of that, you can also slide through a number of hot and spicy Nerd Castle links down there in your area waiting to be clicked on. And so let's dive on into it. Got him in the leg. Man, scared me right there. Dude scared the hell out of me. That's one thing that I think this game is doing exceptionally well, is that this game is terrifying, dude. This is not even like a survival game. This is a horror game where you're just walking through ruined environments, and every now and again a bullet whizzes past your head, or it whizzes into your head, and you've just got to like figure out where the hell it came from and how you're gonna deal with this problem and this threat. What did this guy have on him? So he's got like a little mini MP5. Okay. He's got a headlamp on him. Did he have a backpack? I can't really tell if he had a backpack. He's got a bandage. He's rocking around with a whole bunch of licorice. No wonder he fell to crime. Licorice, verified, one of the worst things on earth, dude. I am positively, I don't know, man. Ever since I was a little kid, somebody would be like, "Would you like a piece of licorice, little boy?" And I'd be like, "Hell no." I cannot stand it. It is like one of the grossest things in the entire world. Like, I struggle to think of a food I like less than licorice. Like, I just, keep it away from it. If you like licorice, that's great. Good for you. But for me, not the stuff for me. A whole bunch of food laying in a trash pile right here. I suppose as long as it's all sealed and none of it is like bulging along the edges, we don't have to worry too much about getting botulism. Let me give you a little piece of advice for this game. Always keep your gun at like a high ready. It's a really, really good idea. I don't hear any footsteps or anything right now, so I think we might be safe to just cruise around and loot. But if you've never seen Road to Vostok before, Road to Vostok is a single-player, open-world, permadeath survival game where you are just, I don't even know what the storyline is. You are some guy, and you're trying to get to Vostok. The thought of arriving in Vostok excites you very, very much. There's nothing you would like more. And along the way, there's loads of guys that are trying to blow your head off and shoot you in the face. There's minefields, there's bad guys, there's bosses, there's all kinds of bad things that can happen to you inside the confines of this universe. I'm trying to check my corners right now, but with this fence all up in the way, I am really, really not blessed with a lot of visibility at the moment. My nightmare in this game is that I come around a corner and get summarily machine gunned the second I clear the corner because I can't see. Let's maybe head off into the woods over this way. Looks like there's a map planned over on that side, but it's not implemented yet. Inside the current demo, they just updated it, so this was actually an AI-focused update. And so they're trying to make the AI feel more realistic and make them feel more lifelike since, you know, like in previous versions of the game, the AI were basically kind of like auto-aiming turrets that just sort of walked around. Now they sort of move around, they take cover, they flank around you, they try to get a dominant position on the battlefield and get you. Oh, I think I see somebody down. Do I? What's up with this? I can loot that? Oh, I can loot the electrical box. Okay. I thought I saw somebody in the road down here, but oh, I think is that a guy? I think that's a guy. Yep, that's a guy. He fell over when I shot him. Oof. Such a long shot with a shotgun, man. My sensitivity is a little too high right now, too, so it's taking me a lot longer to acquire my shots than I would normally like. However, we won the 3v1. It was apparently 3 guys that were over here. Do any of you have anything that's even remotely useful to my survival odds? Tuna, pea soup, a children's book. Okay, definitely not going to need that in the post-apocalypse. Got that right there, though. You got any gloves or anything on? What you got going on right now? On his body, he's got tuna, a windbreaker. Dude, I'm in a really long sight line right now. I hate this. G17. Yeah, I get down with some G17 action. You got any ammo? Ooh, he had a full mag on his AK. Okay. An RK-95, PU scope, a little bit of Makarov ammunition right there. I don't really need most of this stuff. There are traders inside the game, and there are safe houses. We're going to need to, like, work our way back to one of them as of right now because I'm completely and totally, like, almost full. Am I out of shotgun shells? Is that what happened here? I'm out of shotgun shells. Okay, we're going to need to get the secondary all nice and rap-tap-bang. Did I not have any 9mm? I don't have any 9mm. Okay, so let's swap in the RK. We're going to unload this guy right here. Does this fire 7.62 or does this fire 5.45? Looks like a 5.45 platform, but it's hard to tell. What are we rocking with over here? Break this thing on out. This thing's actually firing 7.62, so I don't have any replacement 7.62 for it, unfortunately, but maybe we'll find some along the way. I'm going to unload this busted G17 right here and at least, like, feed something to the beast real fast. One of the things this game does exceptionally well is, like, the animation quality is nuts in this game. Like, you can tell the developers spent a ton of time getting it all to feel just right. Ooh, it's got an aperture sight. I'm not a huge fan of that. We're not railed up either. Can I put an optic on it? There we go. Oh. Okay, I don't know where that shot came from, but we're getting behind the truck real quick. Oh my god, okay, we're getting behind the truck, and then we'll figure it out once we're back here. I don't know if it's nice of this aim point right here to come with its own little Cobra scope. That's or Cobra mount. That's very nice of it. Where did I get shot at from? I do not see what wing to shot at me, but I've been told by buddies that did combat duty and whatnot in the Army that that's kind of just a part of combat. You're being shot at and you have no idea where it's coming from. Let me bandage up real quick because I'm a little bit wounded. The meters at the bottom left-hand corner of the screen are absolutely tiny and almost impossible to read, so don't worry about those. Those need to have their size increased by like 2x. I don't know if I can do it inside the options. This game doesn't pause, so I'm not really amped up about taking a second just to like mess with the size of my meters or my UI scaling. Let me take care of my hunger and my thirst while I'm over here too. It looks like I'm currently in the process of dying horribly from thirst. We also have ammo inside the MP5 that'll actually feed into our Glock, so we'll go ahead and get that out of there real quick. There we go. Okay, reload the Glock. God, I love Glocks, dude. I don't know what it is about Glocks, but I love them. I hear a lot of negativity about Glocks on the internet, and you know what? I won't take it. I like Glocks. I think they're great. Fantastic little ergonomic pointing gun. Kind of depends what generation you get, but like, I like Glocks. I'm going to run back over this way and pray that I don't get tagged, because I think hiding behind that truck long term is not a plan that's going to pay off dividends. Like, I think it's going to backfire on me, and I think it's going to be the worst. You know, they tell you that having elevation is a tactical advantage, but every time I'm in an elevated position, I just kind of feel really, really exposed. Like, I feel like a bird on top of a tree. Like, everybody can see me, and like, yeah, they kind of have to account for bullet drop, I suppose, firing upwards at me at a high angle, but like, I don't like that. I don't know if I'm on single fire, or if I'm on burst fire, or if I'm on auto right now. I'm just going to try to get behind this fence over here. I'm full up on loot, so I don't actually think that I need to be here. Let's see if we can extricate ourselves. This place is tricky. There's lots and lots of murder holes for the enemy to hide inside of, and so like I'm trying to make it through here without getting butchered, but like I'm gonna go drop stuff off at my stash. So let's go back to the village real quick, and hopefully no foulness befalls us. Alright, so back inside the village, for those of you that have seen my previous videos on this game, this is where you spawn in at, and this place is crawling with bad guys too. They should be just about everywhere. What I need to do is I need to go hit the vendor and see if I can get myself some more 7.62. We've actually got the benefit right now of having a pretty high-powered rifle. And that's kind of rare. You don't find these just about anywhere, and so being able to grab this thing was probably a huge come up. The vendor is back this way, but always check back over there. Sometimes the AI spawns in their area, and like they love it when you just try to run across this road without getting tagged. Spoiler alert, you're gonna get tagged. You can try all you want. Oh, there's one. Go to sleep. I don't want to look at you. I don't want to hear from you. I don't want to be your friend. I don't want to hear your ideas or dreams or aspirations or anything. Let me have his whatever he's got right there. Looks like he had an AKM with 5 rounds inside of it. Okay, I can live with that. The vendors inside this building over here, the vendors aren't like crazy animated or like narratively endowed at the moment. It's basically just kind of a guy that stands there and takes your stuff. What's that right there? We got something on the ground right there. My gun is getting very, very large, and it's taking up my screen real estate. We got like fleeces. We got all... Bro, you gotta keep your inventory contained in one manner or another? That's what I need from you. Over on this side, what can I do? Oh, we got shotgun shells inside of there, and he's got 7.62 ammo since his reset. I will take that for sure as well. That sounds real good. I'll take the 45 ACP too. I will sell you the MP5. I will sell you the Polaris. I don't think I'm going to need it because the game doesn't really have like a day-night cycle from what I've seen so far yet. It will someday, but right now there's like a toggle in the options where you toggle what time of day it is if you wanted to play around with like rainstorm, if you wanted to play around with nighttime, if you wanted to play around with fog or whatever else. He's got a hot plate. I'd be interested, but I don't know if I need it right now. Take the Polaris off there. Get that trade like a little bit more even, and now I've got ammo for my big boomer, so that makes me feel happy. As far as tasks go, he's got some stuff that he wants me to turn in. I don't know if I have any of it. I have the AKM. Let me unload it real fast. Hold on. Let's unload the AKM real quick, because I do want those 5 rounds. There we go. And now that I've got the 5 rounds out of it, he's got a task to give him a Makarov. Start the delivery, give him the AKM, and give him that Makarov right there, and we'll just finish that off. I'm trying to get him up to tier 2 so that his stock will be a little bit better, but I'm having trouble finding coffee right now. Like, I guess in the apocalypse, the first thing to go was coffee. So those of you that are raging addicts, I'm sorry. Like, it's just the way that the future is looking, is that none of us get to have coffee. I don't know if I can repair this thing. It's kind of like busted. I don't like to run guns that are as mangled as this one is right here. It's at 40% durability. It's not a dream for me, to be honest with you. I don't love it. Do you have anything with, like... Do you have anything... He's got an aim point micro. It's not what I want. I was hoping that he would have something that had, like, a 4X on it. Like, if I could slap, like, an ACOG or, like, a Bravo or something on top of this thing, I'd be in a much better mood because the enemy is typically just a little pile of pixels in the middle of a bunch of other piles of pixels way off in the distance. This is one of those games where you routinely shit your pants trying to dodge a hot one sent out by some guy that's hiding in the bushes a mile away. My stash house, it's back here. You do have a stash house. I don't know if they've implemented like the ability to build it up or anything yet, or like customize it. You can find VHS tapes and like floppies around that'll let you like watch videos or like read data logs or something like that. But what I mostly use it for is storage, because if we die, we lose all of our stuff. Period. There are certain zones that if you die inside of them, the game is over and you have to restart from scratch. Those are the super high-risk zones that have loads and loads of good stuff laying around. But we're not at that phase of the game yet, so we don't really need to worry about it. So here you can see my stockpile, all the stuff that I have available for surviving. If I die, it's good to have, like, the beginning of this game is going to be kind of rough for you because you start out with, like, a pistol in your underpants, and you've somehow got to manage to take down enough guys to actually, like, grab all this stuff right here. And the AI is pretty aimbotty. Like, they are a threat inside this game. You got to watch out for them. They'll tag you. They'll get you. But at the moment, I think we've got a decent enough loadout. I haven't found a plate carrier or anything yet. I've been praying that I find a plate carrier because I'd love to shave some damage off some of these hits. Like, the enemy loves to mag dump you. I would love for them to add sorting options inside it here, too. The ability, oh my god, dude, I've wished with grid-based inventory games for a long time that you'd be able to, like, draw off, like, boxes with a rubber band box and colorize areas, and the loot will automatically go into those areas. Foof! God, I love organization. It would be the best. Let's get back out here. I think we've still got adventuring to do. And so, like, I'd like to go back down the highway. I'd like to get into the neighboring zone over there if I can and go take a look at it. But, like, I don't know if it's going to be manageable. As it stands right now, there's a number of different maps that you can kind of filter your way through. What is that? A book? I don't need no books, dude. We're living in the land of hell right now. What is that? Ooh, Makarov ammo. Okay, I'm down with that idea. I think the enemies have like a brief pause before they start spawning when you first get into the map. And so like I'd like to move quickly and get the hell out of here, but the vendor might have reset. He resets like every 10 minutes or so. And so like I just want to check him and make sure he doesn't have anything that's going to make my life way easier. Well, I got bad news. The vendor's got all kinds of stuff that I wish that I had, like shotgun shells and other little things. If I can trade into some shotgun shells, I wouldn't hate it. You want like a can of tuna, a couple cans? Oh, food's got like high value. Okay, people starving out here. People hungry. I would like the patrol backpack too, but like, I don't know how crazy I want to go with trading right now. I guess throw that on in there, and I'll take the shotgun. Nope, do not sell the shotgun shells. Shotguns are actually kind of dope in this game. They hit pretty hard, and so I don't see anybody. But that don't mean they ain't there. Let's cruise out. Put myself on full auto. I'm going to try to stay behind stuff. Try to ignore the urge to like ADD out and loot in this area because the loot in this area is kind of garbage anyways. But we're going to have a road trip in front of us. I need to make it to that pipe over there. Oh, wait, go time. Don't shoot me. My ass is remarkably unfull of bullet holes. I would like to keep it that way. Thank you. Okay, nobody shot at me. Back to the highway, and I know exactly where we're going on the highway. We're going to head to the map that's on the backside of this and see if we can scavenge up some good stuff. You should carefully go through all of the maps one by one. There's like 3 or 4 vendors around. All of them have their own turn-ins to like level them up and get them much better stock than what you previously had. This game has no hard currency to be spoken of just yet. Everything just has a material value, so everything kind of functions on the barter system right now. Where I want to go is that green square right over there. That's the transition that I'm looking for because I don't think that I've seen that zone while playing the game, and so I'd love to check it out. Okay, yep, being shot at. Let's get behind something. Are there any bandits in here before I do anything like that? Where was this guy at? There he is. He's up on the bridge. I feel like that was a headshot, bro. I feel like I got him with the... See, I was so disappointed that I couldn't aim again. I felt like that was a kill shot right there. Like, I feel like we got him good. Did he move? Yeah, he did. Got him. He's down. I still hear footsteps off to our right. One of the biggest pieces of advice I can give you for this game, jump into the options when you first start playing and bottom out the music. So like I was playing for a solid couple hours before I recorded this video, and like I was having the biggest problem with the enemy sneaking up on me. The music in this game is mixed super loud compared to like the other random sound effects, and so you're not going to be able to hear footsteps unless you turn it down a lot, like 90% basically. What is that right there? I'm still looking for, like, I need peaches, dude. I can't find peaches Can I get, like, a dot on screen or something? I'm trying to loot this. There we go. Give me my juice box, bro. I'm trying to have snacky time. I just had snacky time in real life. The minefield? That doesn't sound encouraging. Oh, dude, why do I hear the sound of, like, helicopters? Aw, dude, is there a helicopter? There's a helo up in the air right now, man. What you got going on? I'll take that. I don't care about the rest of it. wonder if the helicopter's a threat. That's new from the last time I played the game. There was not a helicopter the last time I dove into this. Okay, yep, we're being shot at. Is he up on the tower? Too hard to tell at this range. Get around behind this rock real fast. Until we can figure out exactly what's going on here. Maybe for... Christ! Okay, yep, hated everything about that. Nope, didn't like that at all. Oh my god. So yeah, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say somebody's on a gun emplacement, or the helicopter is super unfriendly and is craving my life right now. Man, I can't tell where any of these shots are coming from. One thing's for certain, we gotta move. Okay. I don't see him on the tower. Okay, he's over to the right somewhere. Let's just stay inside this little, like, trench emplacement, I guess. We'll just kind of play it as it lies for right now. Okay. Bandages are good. Can I have them? Thank you. Ever since I looted this gun, man, I'm having trouble picking stuff up off the ground. Unfortunately, with that helicopter making a loud racket, I can't really suss out footsteps, so we're playing kind of blind, right? Oh, he's right there! Okay, I see him now. Where's that helo at? Is it gonna go away? Difficult to tell. Hey, a fanny pack, dude. I can look like my dad in the 90s. My dad was a big fan of the fanny pack in the 90s, all right? He was a big fan of it. He rocked it. It was like day-glow green, and he rocked it like ever. Oh, it's coming back. We need to get covered. I have my suspicions that it was the helicopter that machine gunned it. It like machine gadded at me, dude. It machine gadded at me hard. We've got to lay low for a minute. I also do not know how this minefield functions. So going into the minefield might be an absolutely terrible idea. But once the helo kind of goes to a different corner, I'll consider it. Bro, that's like a tactical fanny pack right there. Look at it got the Velcro on the front so that you can put like patches and things on it. Do they make those tactical fanny packs? I don't care who you are, man. I don't care how much of an operator you are. If you're rocking with a fanny pack, I don't know, man. Like, we gotta try and be a little bit stylish out in these streets of Vostok, you know what I mean? We gotta have a little bit of the drip. Like a tiny bit. Oh, this guy's like an actual army guy. Uh-oh. Did I just do a war crime? I may have just done a war crime. I don't know. He shot at me first. You saw it. He shot at me first. We may have a little bit of an opening with the helo, dude, but if somebody attacks me while I'm crossing this minefield, it's going to be bad. Like, real bad. So those are obviously mines. We don't want to be anywhere near those. There's a hole in the fence over there. If I shoot the mine, does it go off? It does, actually. Okay. Fair enough. Get that one real quick. We're about to test the radius on these mines. I made it across the border zone. That's a plus. I would like to be somewhere, though, that hides me from... I don't know, Captain Russia or whoever it is over there magged up in 900 rounds out of that helicopter. Got that guy. I don't know if there's more around him here, but, like, I figure there's got to be something good in this tower. Oh, he coming back. Get up the stairs. Ah! How tall is this tower? Okay, that's better. I feel better with sheet metal above my head. I feel a lot safer right now. Like, I'm not trying to give this guy the old crisscross applesauce, dude, but, like, I would prefer not to die like this. And we got a voodoo sight over here. Yeah, it looks like it goes on my gun. I'll give it a go. A G17 suppressor. An actual honest-to-God military jag. I look like I'm about to, like, I don't know, man. I think I'm going to stick with... Somehow I feel like this is going to work better. Let's tack out our gun real quick. All right, so we got the suppressor on there. Yeah, that's satisfying as hell. I'll take that. And then on this side, I wanted to put the other oh my god, dude. This is going to be like way too much zoom, isn't it? Oh, that's actually, it's a variable zoom sight. Oh, that's perfect. That's gorgeous. Okay, I'm happy with that. That works for me. What are you? I see you laying in the corner right there. A leopard. Does it go on this gun? Oh, it does. What does the leopard do different? I'm gonna have to mess with the sensitivity a little bit, I think. Okay, I think I've got it to a place where I can be more precise. Helicopter's flying back that way. We gotta get the hell out of this tower before somebody tucks us in. I'm not trying to go night-night right now. I would prefer to be very, very untucked in. So let's get down the tower before he circles back around. Oh, Jesus. Okay, yep, I'm under fire from somewhere. I'm going to say let's make a break for this big rock over here. Okay, big rock worked out. Oh, there he is. He's down. Do I want to check the other tower? This one was pretty lucrative. Okay, never mind. Apparently there was one behind me creeping along sneaking. That's that for that character. I mean, at least I got to play around with a scope for a minute. That was kind of fun. But now I know where the good stuff's at, dude. I gotta get to that border crossing over there. Alright, what do I got here? What do I have to play around with that will keep me somewhat alive compared to my enemies? Got myself a fleecy and boots, dude. Don't need pants. Unnecessary to this operation. I gave them too much time to group up on me is really what happened right there. Like, you kind of got to move fast on maps because the AI is kind of cornbally, and they sort of like tend to spawn very, very near to you. And once they go, so they have like two different modes. They have I don't know that you're here mode, and in that mode, it's like turkey shoot. Once they are aware that you exist, that's when things are going to start going wrong. That's when it's going to start falling apart, because then they have like a sneak mode that you don't have as a character, where they make almost no footsteps, they make almost no sound. That helicopter, though, was really the problem there. I just couldn't hear. Like, I couldn't hear a damn thing. That AK is absolutely shredded. I don't even know if I want to run it. I feel like there is very little chance that this AK is not going to bust up on me. I do have a suppressor for it, and I do have an aim point micro that I think will go on it. Alright, breaker out. Reloader. Let's throw the aim point on there. We'll throw... Oh my god, dude, that's a can right there. I mean, alright. As of right now, I have what I have. But unfortunately, I don't have a backpack. Give me a backpack. I need something that's going to increase the amount of volume that I can carry. I should probably also bring something to sustain myself. Something to heal myself, maybe. We may have to, like, pan and scan around here and grab some little things from this area before we leave. But give me a little bit of food. Give me a couple of consumables. I don't know that I need a sidearm. We've got, like, 80-something rounds over here. And then it's back out into the fray for us. Let's go see if we can find anything that'll advance these, like, turn-ins along. I need my vendor to actually start offering me, like, better stuff. So I think what we'll do is maybe we'll sprint out to the harbor, and we'll see what we can find out there. That might work out okay. Let's see what's over at the harbor real fast. I think if I could move through the backwoods and avoid getting chopped in half by, like, you know, Warsaw Pact weapons, that would be great. I would really enjoy staying in one piece here today. Nothing. I think I already might have picked through this area, though. Like, I might have gone through it already. Well, there's some stuff on him. It's God's most hated candy. I don't even know how you call it a candy. That's gross, man. Licorice. I'm still on licorice right now. Honestly, I'm going to say that it was licorice's fault that I died. It was all licorice's fault. There's like a Bible in there. Work gloves are better than no gloves, I suppose. Anything inside the fuse box? No. Oops. Smacked myself in the face with a door. Did it twice. Not even once. Did it twice. A feeling so nice, I did it twice. Don't really want the hiking pants. I suppose I could light a candle. Cigar box? I think that has value. I think people like cigars in the apocalypse. I honestly don't know what fire select mode I'm on right now, so we're just going to have to play it by ear. I'll take the PU. I'll take the leather gloves. I will take the hiking pants, maybe. I'll take the felt tarpaulin, because that's got value. Hey, there we go. We got an EOTech box. That'll work. I like that windbreaker a little bit better than what I'm rocking right now. Feels a little more modern, right? I'm trying to dress for success right now. Nothing inside those areas. I can't wait till they get things like the cabinet opening animations and whatnot in. It's going to be great. I don't know what fire selection mode I'm on right now. It doesn't really like pop up on the screen or anything telling you full auto or single fire. This building right here is a spawn point for the AI, so be careful about it. When you come on in, the number of times I've been just hammered with bullets is too many to count coming around the side of this building. Fuse box has duct tape in it. It's a weird thing to keep in your fuse box, but sure. Food has a good value. Food has real good value. Give me as much food as I can possibly get. Don't really care about matches. Real survival situation, I care about the matches, but not this time around. I'm going to try to cut across the backfield right here and just go straight to the harbor, I guess. It may backfire on me. We may end up bushfighting a whole lot of scavengers, but like I'm going to give it a go. Nothing inside the tent right there. What are you? Lemonade soda. Okay. What do we got over here? Canned peas. You know, I've never been a big peas guy when it comes to vegetables. Like, I guess I'll eat just about anything nowadays, because as I get older, you know, never turn down free food, but like, I'm not super picky, except with licorice. Let's go to the shipyard real quick and see if we can get, like, slightly better loot out of the shipyard. Alright, shipyard. Give unto me your secrets. I know you have many secretive secrets squirreled away inside of yourself, and I'm going to reach inside you with my tactical gloved hand, and I'm going to extract it. All of that value will become my value. Dead bandit over there. Let's get into the shipyard proper. I'm going to do my best not to be on the main road. That feels just like asking for problems. But duct tape and a book on fishing. Nothing in the garbage over there. Hence, why it would be called garbage. Oh. Okay, yep, we're taking fire. There's guys in the building across from us. They were just sitting and waiting and watching, so they got that initial hit off. Throw the EOTech on there. Never been a big aim point guy. There we go. Yup. Dot's a little big for me personally, but I killed the music and I don't hear him. He was in this window over here. Where did this dude go? Man, I don't like that one bit. This guy's out here like being a ghost right now. I would like him to literally be a ghost instead of a figurative ghost. Basement first, I guess. I hear no footsteps. I hear no nothing. So I know this guy's just waiting for me to come around a corner. I can like smell the ambush right now. I think this basement right here has the doctor inside of it. Yeah, one of the other NPCs. Can't pick up any of his stuff, but, you know, we can take a look and see what he's got going on for tasks. He wants tomatoes, and he wants cough medicine. He wants a duct tape, and I'll give you the duct tape. You can have that right now. I got lotion back in my stash, and he wants a big old pile of painkillers to give me a mess kit. If you're wondering how the mess kit is useful, you can do crafting in this game on this left-hand sided menu, but you need to have, like, the actual facility on you that allows you to do that. And so you got to kind of keep an eye out for it until you eventually find it. Like, you can improvise one if you can put the stuff together. So you get like you can improvise all kinds of little things around here. I don't know what any of those do, but like, I'm guessing they do something useful. Somebody just opened a door. I heard him. Hold on. We got to suspend our business with the Doctore. Okay, I need to be on, like, full auto mode so I can dump this guy. Where you at, my man? I think he just left the building. He straight up left the premises. He was like, nah, man, nah. I will take that. Give me that Glock. I'm going to close these doors so that I have an audio warning. Oh, okay. Yup. I think somebody threw a grenade at me. Oh, I think he's inside. You shoot me with a Mosin? Oh, dude. Give me the Mosin, man. Give me that Mosin. Give me that. That's mine now. That's my Mosin. I suppose I can throw the Glock into service real quick. The Mosin might be nice with, like, the PU scope on it, dude. I don't know if it'll stay on there, though. So with the Mosin, you got to kind of, like, this game has a strange reloading system that you got to kind of get used to. So, like, you've got to, on anything that's, like, anything that's thumb-loaded, like a shotgun or whatever, you've got to go into, like, a reloading mode by hitting control, and then you have to click until it puts the round in. I do have a PU scope right here I can throw on this, though, which would be helpful. Yeah. We might have to take a long bomb shot at somebody. I'll give that a go. We'll keep it in reserves. We've got some kind of weird hat right there. I don't know what kind of hat it is. But, you know, I look like a gnome that lives in the woods now, so that's fun. Is that all just like one lootable unit? Okay, I was just making sure. I'm going to kind of pick through the building, and then in order to save time so we can get back to, like, gameplay and fighting with the bad guys, I'll come back after I've looted everything and let you know what I found. We actually have a candidate for a Mosin shot over here. Ooh. Go to sleep. Oh yeah, you gotta press R. With anything bolt action, you gotta press R in order to cycle the bolt whenever you fire. It's interesting, like, it makes shots on the move really difficult with stuff like shotguns or like bolt actions, but it does feel cool when you do it. Well, I was hoping I could buy some meds off the doctor after going through the building. There was nothing really but food inside the building, so we got like a bunch of cans of food, but that's about it. Let's go check our body over here. Hey, I'll take 545. I will also take a couple of battery cables. Those are helpful. Where'd I kill this guy at over here? There he is. Laying down next to a log. Nothing on him. What gun did he have? Oh, yeah, like a little MP5. It got 17 bullets inside of it. I don't hate it. All right. Things don't auto-stack in the game right now, which is one of those things that takes some getting used to. It's one of those things where this game is very early on in development, and I feel like the developer is actually doing people a solid by letting people play with the product before it's even remotely ready. And, like, honestly, the fact that it's so fun even when it's not remotely ready is a really good sign. Can I climb that ladder? No. Okay. I would have liked to have taken that high up vantage point. Maybe squeezed a couple Mosin shots at some people. More pea soup. Man, I have been searching all my life for some peaches, and I just cannot find peaches anywhere. I'll take the drink, though. That's fine. We got like a little cookout going on back here. What we got? Like, we got some barbecue. Are we doing brisket? Like, what are we playing around with right now? Like, what's sounding savory? Nothing really back there. Oof, don't like this corridor. I'm definitely going to get shot at. I can feel it in my squishies that I'm going to get shot at. It's like a grain silo. Okay. I doubt there's going to be any cool loot inside of a grain silo. There's a guy on top of there. I just saw him walk over to there and then back. He's on top of that big, giant, like, cistern or whatever you want to call it over there. He's on top of it, and he's feeling himself. Let's go. I think he's activated because he was sprinting around, so it's possible that he saw me back over there. This may be the moment for the Mosin. Let me see what I got here. All right, Mosin. There he is. Hey, some more 9mm and a backpack inside the locker, dude. Can never have enough backpacks. I don't think he's going to peek that corner again. I bet he's going to come out over there or over there. That's my current thinking. The AI doesn't seem to peek the same corner that you shot at him from, which is actually smart. That's real smart. Let's just put the AK back on real quick. Anything under the stairs? Nope. Let's go up to the next level. Let's take it to the next level. Let's get up here. We've been given a choice. We can check out this little warehousing area, or we can go further up the stairs. This doesn't look like the kind of place where there'd be any sort of loot. Looks like it's just like, ooh, a bandage. Hold on, I need that. Come here, little bandage. You live with me now. How's my health? 81? You know what, little bandage? You're about to be useful right this second. Think of how many things in the world never get a chance to be useful. I've been waiting my whole life to be useful. And look at that. You were just laying on the ground minding your own business. And you useful automatically. Look at you. All right, so where does this put me out? So this is the catwalk over here. A board game. I don't know if that has value, but I'll take it. Food always has value. There we go. I think the first one got him in the arm, so it wasn't going to be good enough to kill him. Like, it felt like the shot was on, but dude, I'm appreciating having a scope in this game. Having an actual optic that gives me a little bit of magnification. Just a huge come up. This could turn out really poorly. I'm very, very easy to flank right now. We got some doctor's notes right there. 1,000,000 cans of peas. Well, the good news is nobody's shooting at me. So that's a plus. I wonder if there's a reason to go out onto the ships. Okay. Swing and a miss. We can't all be winners all the time. This does not look like there is a real way for me to get down. Suppose I'll take a look down the other way. It looks like this connects. Yeah, it does. Okay, I can get down with that. I don't see anybody. Oh, no, I see somebody. Okay. Okay, get back inside of here. You aggressive. All right, we got him right there. I did hear a second set of footsteps, though. Unless the game was just being wonky. I think there's another one out here. Yeah, that or he's in stealth mode and he's sneaking around waiting to end me. Okay, well, I made it out of that only getting shot once, and all things can... Hey, there we go. Give me that. I'll take that. What you got in your hand right there? You got like a little... Yeah, another little Glock. All right, everybody got the Glocks out here, dude. The Austrians selling some metal in these streets. You know what? Just fill up my inventory because I think I'm going to head back to the stash anyways and see if I can get a lot of this stuff banked. Just kind of dash in between the storage container. Oh, you can open those? What? Okay. Yeah, I didn't expect that to be a thing. Can you open the ones up top, too? Oh, you can. Cool. Oh, coffee, dude. I need that. Hold on. I need that coffee. Let's just eat some tomatoes. It's weird. I used to hate tomatoes like my entire life. And in the last 2 years, I've started enjoying tomatoes. I don't know exactly why. I can't explain it. My entire life, the taste of a tomato made me feel like I was just going to I hated that flavor. And then I started forcing myself to eat cherry tomatoes every now and again because I don't like having weaknesses. You know, I'm not going to be done in by a fruit. But, like, as it turns out, like, the first couple days were kind of gross. Like, you know, just eating raw tomatoes. But after that, it kind of got better, and now I kind of like them, dude. Like, I stopped requesting no tomatoes on my stuff. And it was always a weird situation for me anyways because I hated raw tomatoes, but I like tomatoes in things like pasta sauce or like salsa, you know what I mean? Or like pico de gallo. Like, I enjoyed all of that. And so it was always kind of like a strange irony of my life that I could never figure out. But now I like the whole package, so it's all good. Just me, some tomatoes, and liking package. I'm going to head back to base and get myself all nice and stashed up. Alright, stash the stuff that I was going to stash, but honestly, what I'm most excited... There's a guy on the road over there, don't shoot me. I'm really aspiring to not be a guy full of gun holes right now. Let's see what the trader's got going on. I can supply him with that. I still have not found any peaches, dude. I have looked high and low. There is nothing rarer than peaches right now. If I eventually find them, dude, I'm going to be ecstatic because 0 peaches this entire time. All right, complete that real quick. And then what you got in your supply right now? So you've got 1911s, you got Makarov ammo, he's got a helmet. I'll take a helmet for sure. Anything else in here that's looking good? The doctor wanted to have matches and something else, but like, he got the meatballs? I'm down for some meat. I was hoping he'd have more. I need cough medicine too. So I'll take that. I need a lot of cough medicine for the doctor, so I'll grab some cough medicine real quick before I make my way back over there to make the drop. Nope, do not sell my bandages. I will sell all of the pastilles. I will sell you some peaches. Oh, really? The sights are worth a whole bunch. Okay, well, I'd rather get rid of the little stuff and just kind of like clear out my inventory for right now. Throw the patrol backpacks in there so that I have like extra backpack supply when inevitably I get myself slapped from orbit because you know me, dude. I'm not going to be able to stop myself from going back to the minefield. I just can't help it. The minefield is where I wish to be. Not the worst trade. I'll take it. Instead of wearing my gnome hat that looks like I whittle shoes underneath a cottage, I'm going to put on an actual helmet that protects me from getting shot in the head. At least it's only a level 2 helmet. Like, I don't think there are any military helmets in active service nowadays that can actually stop a rifle round. Usually it's just for like shrapnel and pistol rounds. And so I might be hoping for too much that I'll get a helmet that can actually like stop a Mosin round, but that's life. Move our way down the road here, and honestly, I'll probably call it right there. I didn't realize how long I've been playing. This is a very, very easy game to lose my time in with the types of games that I like to play. I'm the sort of person that put like 100 million hours into Stalker 2, even though the game wasn't that great when it first came out. I just can't help it with these types of survival games. This right here is Road to Vostok. Hopefully you guys liked it. I think Road to Vostok, it's low risk, man. Like, that's the thing, is that it costs you, like, nothing to play this. He's basically publicly developing the game, and anybody that wants to play it can just check it out. Got him. He down. That little dot went to sleep. Get some. Oh, there's a backpack in there. Is that peaches or is that peas? Don't you break my heart. Don't you do it. Open that door. What is that? Canned pear. Okay, you're messing with me at this point. You're giving me every single food that starts with the letter P, except for the one that I want. I think he's upstairs shooting at me. Ooh, lotion. I needed that. Hold on. I'm getting like, I gotta deal with my, oh my god, he's firing from behind a tree. He even managed to tag me. Got him. But yeah, Road to Vostok. Back to my original thought. I think the game is rad. It's obviously very early on in its development. If you go to their website, they're still hiring people to develop out the game like contractors and whatnot. And so don't expect this to be a completed project. But I do think it's really cool that the developer is just sort of making the game publicly and allowing anyone to play that wants to play it. That's ballsy. I dig it. Ooh, another RK95. Nice, dude. Yeah. I like RK95s. What'd this guy have? What was he rocking with over here? 1911? Okay. 1911's good. Didn't get hit in the head. Helmets in this game break in like one bullet. You catch one bullet in this game and your helmet is done. Like, finished. You might as well not even be wearing one. Why are all these doors open? Listen for footsteps. It doesn't sound like anybody's in here. I'm going to put her on full auto, though, just in case. And then I'm going to continue my quest for peaches. I'm guessing you can only get peaches further on into the zone. That's my estimate as of right now. But this isn't really an impressions video. I just didn't have anything to upload today, so like I figured, why not just... why not just play something fun? Why not just play something enjoyable with your friends and make some jokes and get shot at with bullets? I will see you all later. My name is Splattercat. I sift through the pile to find what's worthwhile in the world of indie games every single day so that you don't have to. Today up on the chopping block, we were messing around with Road to Vostok. Tomorrow, we'll be messing around with something else. Bit of a slow period right now in indie gaming, and so I'm kind of waiting for September when it seems like stuff's going to pick back up and start to come out again. And so thanks for hanging with me. A lot of the videos coming up are going to be like this, where it's just me fooling around in a game because there's not really any new stuff coming out to actually do impressions of. I took a look at the release list this week, and there's nothing. Completely and totally empty of anything that looks like the type of thing that Splat likes to play. And so I'll see y'all later. Thanks for hanging out, and that's all I got for you, folks.